Good evening and welcome to the Pleasanton GMRS FRS Radio Net. This is Net Control WSJ E471 Gilbert, and I will be facilitating tonight's net. This net is open to all GMRS and FRS operators. A valid GMRS license is required for GMRS users. The purpose of this net is to practice radio communications, share local information, and build a stronger local radio community. This net is being conducted on a frequency of 462.600 MHz, or channel 17 with no tone. Break. All operators are asked to follow good operating practices and FCC Part 95 rules. When checking in, please say "this is," then break and pause to see if there are any doubles. Then come back up and give your call sign slowly and phonetically if needed, followed by your first name and general location. An example can be near a landmark or street name. I ask that GMRS operators call in first during check-ins. I will call for FRS users with their first name and a general location after that. This is a directed net. Please do not transmit unless directed by net control. Emergency traffic may break in at any time by saying break, 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 and waiting for net control. This is WSJ E471. Stations wishing to check in, please call now.
This is WRYW246 Robert in the Pleasanton area.
This is Whiskey Sierra Lima X-Ray 784 Jim, located east of Pleasanton at the Lakefield Estates Complex, north side near the McCoy Water Tower. I think that's a pretty good location. Direction. Over.
Okay, net control acknowledges Whiskey Romeo Yankee Whiskey 246 Robert and Whiskey Sierra Lima X-Ray 784 Jim. Any other GMRS operators wishing to check in, please call now.
WSJX 778 checking in, Randy. This is Whiskey Sierra Lima India 748 Sanchez Avenue.
Net control acknowledges Whiskey Sierra Juliet X-Ray 778 Randy and Whiskey Sierra Lima India 748 Patrick. Any other GMRS stations wishing to check in, please call now. Any other check-ins wishing to check in, please call now. Alright, it looks like that's about it for right now. Tonight's topic, I guess, is going to be the weather. That's pretty important right now, and we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 6:30 p.m. for the south central eastern Atascosa County, for the areas of McCoy and Christine, and I believe Campbellton as well. I need to get back over to that page. But let's go ahead and start from the list down with anything you would like to share with the net. Robert, you are up first. Whiskey Romeo Yankee Whiskey 246. Go ahead.
Just having lots of fun on GMR this week. Hopefully, maybe next month I can break into HF radio stuff.
Yeah, Roger, good copy. Same here. It's been a lot of fun and challenging at times, but I think it's paid off. I'm glad I got my hotspot up and running and have been able to do, digital contacts, voice and stuff. So it's been pretty cool. Anything else you would like to share tonight with the net?
Oh, that's it.
All right, and I'd like to welcome our newest GMRS user, Jim, and Whiskey Sierra Lima X-Ray 784. Go ahead, sir.
Roger, you might know me better. This sounds like something from The Simpsons. Hi, I'm Troy McClure, but you might know me as. But, yeah. AM radio, of course, is Kilo Alpha 7 Sierra Romeo, and we're expanding our capabilities by getting onto the GMRS and also trying out this Redivis. Though I think in the near future I'm going to check and see with some of the other ones that we have, the light gen radios that we have in the cars now, and see how they work, if we can get to the GMRS also, because that would be helpful as another tool in our communications bag. Anybody interested in knowing more about amateur radio can contact myself, Robert, or Gilbert, obviously, and we can give you all the good information you need to know and help you get started if you wish. Other than that, I'm just staying busy between work and radios. I think that pretty well covers my whole day. Over.
All right. Well, thank you for checking in, and it's always good to hear you on the nets. The next station is Randy, WSJ X-Ray 778. Randy, do you have anything you would like to share with the net tonight?
No traffic.
Okay, no traffic. Next station, Patrick, WSLI 748. Go ahead, sir.
I don't have too much this time. Mostly just trying to deal with the weather right now. Preparing for the hail that they said it was going to come, but it doesn't look like we're going to get too much. It looks like it went south of here. Working on antennas, and of course trying to get a little bit better mobile setup. Other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, Roger. I'm looking at the radar now, and it looks like everything is just southeast of the Pleasanton, Jourdanton area, and is continuing to move northeast. It looks like the severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire as well, and so that's good news for those who are in the area that that storm was headed to. All I have tonight was just holding the net as usual, and I'm really happy to hear 2 new voices tonight on our net, and hopefully we can continue to grow this radio net as it grows in popularity and as more people become aware. And feel free to share the flyer that I always post out to anybody you guys know who might be interested. And this is not only for GMRS users. If there's anybody who's out there who's interested in radio but is not licensed, they can get an FRS radio and see if they can make it in. Their signal may not be as strong as everybody else's, but I would be happy to relay. And it's a good stepping stone for anybody just to get started in radio. This is WSJ E471, and I'm going to be standing by for any more check-ins. Any check-ins for the GMRS FRS radio net, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. Like Robert was saying, I bought a DMR capable radio earlier this month, and I found it a little hard to program, and I kept working at it and finally got it to do what I needed it to do. And then I bought a hotspot that came in yesterday, and I was able to set that up, and it's basically a digital mode, and it allows you to talk with people over the internet, pretty much all over the world, as a licensed amateur radio operator. And I made a few contacts with a few stations yesterday. A guy in Brazil and Sweden, and heard a lot of others talk throughout the night. And so that's been fun working with Robert in town with that as well. And then I have a buddy in San Antonio who got the same radio and also set up his hotspot. So a lot of radio communication and playing with radios this week. So that's pretty much all I have to share tonight. And would anybody else like to share anything before we close the net? Please call.
Okay, recheck over there. Over.
Go ahead, recheck.
Roger, Gilbert. If you could send me one of our other ways of communicating, the radio you got, I may look into that, because that's another area to add to my, like I said, toolbox. And if we can do something good, that'd be great. But send me at least the specs and the information on that radio, the DMR radio. I may be interested. Good. Over.
Roger, Roger. I copy you loud and clear. And before we close the net, I want to ask for signal reports. Randy, I know you're using a handheld. Are you able to copy all the stations that checked in tonight okay? And who is the strongest station coming in? If you're inside, I cannot understand your traffic. It's all noise right now.
Yeah, I can hear all of the stations, but Jim's was a little bit staticky. But all the other ones, I can hear fine.
Okay, Patrick, how are all the stations coming in on your end?
Coming in the same. Jim's was a little bit staticky, but everybody else is coming pretty strong.
Okay, Robert, how are you picking up everybody?
Everybody sounded clear except for the first guy when he was inside of his house.
Okay, and Jim, how's everybody coming across on your end?
I can't remember who were the first two gentlemen. I know one of them was Randy, but he's a little staticky. And when he stepped out of his house, his readability just improved immensely. Robert is very, very clear. The third one is staticky. You're also very clear. If we were to go with signal reports, you'd be 10 over. So Robert is about 5 over. You're 10 over. The other two are just like 5'9", 5'8". So in our own ham signal speak. Got that over?
Yeah, Roger. I would say you're the same. You're 5'9" plus, really strong signal coming in. And of course, I'm using my mobile radio and the external antenna, so that has some play in the reception. And Robert's also using his external antenna, I think, right now. And I'm pretty sure you are as well. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everybody checking in. Does anybody else want to share anything before I go ahead and close the net? This concludes tonight's Pleasanton GMRS FRS Radio Net. I want to thank all stations for participating. This is WSJ E471 Gilbert, and I will be clear.